At the time when I was 22, doctors told me I had to have an amputation after the biopsy. It came as a bit of a shock to me, but I wasn't hesitant about having the amputation. I actually agreed to the amputation. I was in the military at the time, yes. My training taught me not to give up. Life will go on. But then my family member, especially my mother, stopped me from having it, asking me to actually try alternative medicine. So I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I followed her advice. I left the hospital, and searching for that cure for my knee took me a period of about 7 years. In that period of 7 years, in that 7-year period, my tumor grew to about 32 inches all round at its widest. My name is Kalaivanan. I'm a para-powerlifter. I'm also a personal trainer by profession. I'm married with 2 kids. My eldest daughter is 28. My son is about almost 26 right now. I'm 59 years old. In 2015, Singapore was hosting the ASEAN Para Games. Powerlifting or para-powerlifting was one of the events. We didn't have an athlete representing our country at that time. So a friend of mine who's involved in the committee, Raja Singh, asked me if I would be interested in take part and represent the country. My initial answer was no, because I was 56 at that time. So it's a strength sport. I don't have proper coaching at that time. I decided, man, perhaps it's not for me. But then he insisted that I should give it a try. So I gave it a try, and I didn't realize that I actually won the bronze medal, because I just saw my coach and my team manager jumping for joy. They came to me and said I won the bronze medal. That's how I won the bronze medal. I wasn't aware that I actually won it at that point. Yeah. Do I like training? No, I don't like training. Do I enjoy training? I don't think so. But it is something that I need to do, because if I don't train, I don't do what I have to do, I can't get to where I want to go. A goal is not enough, okay? Just to have a goal, that's a wish. I can wish for many things, but I'm not going to have it. I can dream for many, I'm not going to have it. Not unless I work at it. The other thing I learned is, when 2015, when I got the bronze medal, is the pride which accompanies being responsible for your country's flag being raised. So that's something that money cannot buy. As I came out of the operation, I couldn't find work. That's one. Didn't have enough money to feed my family. That's the other one. Yeah. Wanted to jump down a few times, the couple. So those are really rock bottom. But to give up was so difficult compared to not to give up. Because when you give up, there are other people who are involved. People who are around you, who are your family, your friends. Some people who are really dependent on you. So if you gave up, what happens to them? Everybody has this strength in them to move forward. It doesn't matter what action you take, but you must take the action. The action will lead you to consequences. You deal with the consequences later. Yes, some may be good, some may be bad, but you at least made a move forward. So I believe in that. At the end of the 7 years, why I decided to have an amputation, because my then classmate, we had fallen in love. I decided basically that there will not be a future for us if I did not do anything about my leg. So that was basically the deciding factor for me to have the amputation. We got married after my amputation. When it came to my children, my goal was to make sure that they study well enough and do better in life than I and my wife could ever do. Tokyo 2020 is the Paralympics year. My goal is to get there. Whether I will get there or not, I really don't know. But I have to try. And I'm not just trying blindly. I have to study as to what is required, who's doing what, whether I can match that. Only the top 8 will go to the Paralympics. currently what I'm lifting and what the top 8 is lifting, there are about 30 kilos disparity between us. I have to work at it. So that's my goal. Not because I have to prove to anybody that I'm 59 and I can still do it. I just have to prove to myself that I can do it.